Alright, welcome back to the Relevancy channel. It's your boy Ryan here with another reaction, and tonight I got Capital STEEZ, Free the Robots. Alright, so Abe Leon, if I'm messing up your name or I'm messing up your tag, please correct me, let me know, man. So I seen your comment on doing Capital STEEZ American Corruption. So I'm gonna check out this video and then I'm gonna determine whether or not, I don't want to say I'm gonna do it. I don't want to give no promises, but I am just trying to put out a lot more content. But I'm gonna check this out first, and because this is my first time listening and hearing Capital STEEZ. Well, I heard him on Joey's, I think it was on 1999. But yeah. So I'm gonna check this one out first. The comments in this one is basically like he was ahead of his time. First of all, rest in peace, STEEZ. Yeah, rest in peace, obviously. And yeah. So I'm gonna check this out. If you haven't already, like, comment my recent videos that I recently done. I did some Nas videos. Go check out my Humans, or my Humans album reaction from the Gorillaz. Just did the ASAP Rocky, Punk Rocky video. So yeah. But yeah, we gonna do this Capital STEEZ, Free the Robots official video, and yeah, we gonna check it out, see how I like it. Let's go.
Illuminati trying to read my mind with an eagle eye, and the haze got me thinking why we killed Osama and plenty innocent people died. We should see the signs, but we Stevie blind.
All right, yeah. So no really need to get into like what he's saying, but I noticed what he's doing. He's consuming, the song is called Free the Robots. He's consuming a lot of just BS, right? He's eating a lot of food, fast food looks like, and he's in front of a TV looking at just a bunch of different, whether it's like music, dancing, like the news. And yeah. So he's just consuming a lot of stuff, and he's on his couch, which this being 12 years ago, this is exactly what's going on now. Like, you're either in like your bed, on the couch, you're either on the bed, on the couch, eating fast food, being so convenient, and yeah, just consuming everything that the media or that the TV or something with like a lens is like telling you. But yeah, let's get back to it. I just noticed that like straight off the rip.
No disrespect to the man or the legend, but I'm sick and tired of asking my virgin if it all ends in 2011. Will God come through, or will he actually forget us? Cause apocalypse is getting closer, but they won't focus on that little youth sipping soda. Fuck a sugar act, niggas out pushing crack, and I lost my father figure because of that.
So we talking about he's talking about the actual still like drug epidemic, that it kind of slowed down like early 2010s. But yeah, like 2000s, late 90s. Like I'm 32 years old, so I grew up, like, my house got raided because of like drugs, right? So I grew up in that era. So while we push a lot of dietary concerns and all this stuff, and which I think even that's still, some of that stuff is even still like let's see how I'm gonna say it. It's still, I'm gonna say a trap, but it's still like a part of capitalism, right? But he's like, yo, like, I still know people that's dying from crack. Like, can we fix that? I still know people dying from drugs. Can we fix that? Like, my dad passed away from that. We still have these huge issues at hand. Meanwhile, we talking about like soda is bad for you, right? That's true. It could be true. Like, it'll slowly deteriorate you. But yo, what's the real battle? We know the real battle, but maybe it's because it's us, or maybe it's because it's hurting like lower class people that it's like, whatever. Like, let's help middle, upper class with dietary restrictions or whatever the case may be. But yeah. Nah, he's talking.
Can I live? Or is my brother trying to gun me down? Scuffle a couple of rounds till we hear the thunder sound. No lightning, clash of the titans and the after the violence.
What did I say? I gotta see real quick.
No lightning. Thunder sound. No lightning.
I love America, but I would not be a slave.
Clash of the Titans. And after the violence, a moment of silence. Cause I want mine the fast way, the ski mask way, looking for a fast pay. And instead of sticking up for each other, we picking up guns and sticking up our brothers. So fuck them all, I'm coming through raging. And I won't stop till Reagan is caged in. Mom told me I should let the Lord handle it. The arm of the Lord is trying to manhandle us. A man's world, but a white man's planet. And the doors are slowly closing while we falling through the cracks of it.
Yo, so he's He's just one of those. He's definitely one of those. I wonder how old he is. One, because they were young back then, but I wonder how old he is. But him just, it's just the video is very, very great, exceptional representation of the time and the start of the time right now. Netflix had came out 2010. I don't remember exactly when Netflix came out, but it was around this time. And then social media. And then there was still news outlets that we were still consuming, right? And then just everything as far as the media, propaganda in general. And then what he's like specifically saying, like a lot of the things is like talking about guns. He's talking about a lot of stuff that our previous presidents or politicians have done that's still like affecting us and still giving us hell to this day. And where it's like, yo, like he said something about Reagan, and Reagan was a huge part of what happened to our community and just what happened in America as far as like drugs and even like violence. All right. So yeah. He's talking a lot, and it's not coded. And you can tell that he has some of that affected him. I mean, obviously he talked about his dad, but you can tell a lot of this affected him. But I just appreciate it, and I love the video and where he's getting that.
It's a shame that flipping crack will be the best alternative if you don't make it rap in these crack houses and trap houses that trapping the sin, and in the end we're gonna remain stagnant. I ain't having it.
Yo, the whole like, I remember like it kept being a thing. If you don't make it rapping, or you don't make it selling crack, you make it rapping, or sports, right? It's kind of, it was a thing for a long time, like a very, very long time. This being 2011, 2012 when this came out, it was still a thing. Like, it was still a thing. I think now that you have social media, you see people that do other things. You see people that have learned, like, hey, if I own a few properties, then I know I can somewhat make a living off that. You know, I can learn to be an entrepreneur. But to be honest, most of the entrepreneurs, they came from the drug game. That was their way to get out of drugs. Hell, some of our biggest moguls, I mean, it sounds messed up to say it, but they were either rappers, entertainers, or drug dealers, or both. As crazy as it sounds. And that's kind of like the same as it is right now, unfortunately. But it's definitely changing. Like, now we're just getting the entertainment or the professional athlete, and then they're turning into moguls, right? Not saying that there aren't any famous mogul entrepreneurs out there, even like in your neighborhood. And when I say mogul, I mean like there's levels. Like, you can be a mogul in your city. You can be a mogul just internationally black or nationally black. But yeah, for the most part, like we are having more diverse. But yeah, it was a common thing, and it lasted for so long, so long. Yeah. He finally left the room. He looked happy. He looked like free, right? He looked free from the robots, but he was also himself a robot, is what he was saying, like in the video. At least that's what I took. But nah, that was yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing. And that again, like that happened, our kids, like our little brothers or the newer generation, it's the phones, it's the TV that has YouTube and all the streaming platforms. It's the fact that I can go to my kitchen, grab some cookies, grab some snack, and literally just sit, consume, 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 consume. I can see Casanet that has this much money. I can see somebody that has this much money. I'm interested in doing this, right? And it gets to a point to where it's like, ooh, like I want to do that, but I'm so comfortable here, and I'm so consistent, and I'm so accustomed to living a life of consistent convenience that fear sets in. Well, now that I'm not used to being out of my comfort zone, now that I'm not used to having the real enjoyment of life, challenging myself, having goals, setting goals, and just having everyday challenges and having everyday physical interaction from whatever recreation, leisure there may be, I don't know what I really want to do. And even if I know what I want to do, I'm scared of it, right? That's what like being a robot kind of is. Like you're literally consuming so much, you're going to start doing everything that you see. You're going to start relying on those to be the answers. Like Google knows everything, right? And not so much Google, because you can look up Google, look for different sources. You can establish your own premise from what you find. But if I rely on a particular source on YouTube, I rely on one particular source on Google, and I say that's the answer, then it's like no, 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 no. Like you're relying, like you're caged in. You're not free. You're not psychologically free. You're just not. But hey, anyway, man, I don't want to get too much into it. But hey, fire song, fire as video. Rest in peace, Capital STEEZ. Um, yeah, this was definitely a great. This is my type of shit. This is great. I like this. I like this. Again, I don't know if I'll react to the whole album mixtape, but you'll see. You'll see. I'll see. All right. But like, comment the video. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Again, Abe Leon, thank you for this recommendation. Peace.